Hello everyone. Today we'll learn about generations of computer. On the basis of technology being used, computers are classified into 5 generations. First generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation and fifth generations. First generation computers. First generation computers starts from 1945 to 1956. In this generation vacuum tubes are used. These vacuum tubes are main electronic component. The electronic numerical integrator and calculator ENIAC was the first electronic digital computer, and ENIAC 1 was the first commercial successful computer. ENIAC stands for Universal Automatic Computer. This is the first generation computer, and these are the vacuum tubes. Okay, so coming to the characteristics of first generation computers, these computers were very fast calculating devices of their time, can do 5000 additions or 350 multiplications per second, and they were huge in size. 18,000 vacuum tubes were used, and this emits a large amount of heat, and they consumed a lot of power also, and cost also very high. Okay, and this is the second generation computer. Second generation computer stands from 1956 to 1963. In first generation, vacuum tubes were used. Coming to second generation, these vacuum tubes are replaced by transistors. Why they are replaced transistors in place of vacuum tubes? Since they were small, faster and consumed very less energy. IBM 7090 and CDC 3600 are examples of this generation. Coming to the characteristics of second generation, when compared to first generation computers, these computers were small in size and easy to carry from one place to another. And they generated lesser amount of heat, and they calculated faster compared to first generation. They consume less power and very less expensive. Um, See, these are the transistors, and these are the second generation computers. Compared to first generation computers, they are smaller in size, right? Third generation computers. Third generation computers comes in the year 1964 to 1971. In this generation, transistors were replaced with integrated circuits. IBM 360 and PDP-11 are examples of this generation. And in this generation only, keyboard, mouse, CPU, monitor were introduced. Coming to the characteristics of third generation, these integrated circuits, we call it as the ICs. These computers are small in size. We can carry easily from one place to another place compared to first and second generations. Okay. In the same way, computer compared to first and second generation, their speed and accuracy was better. They generate less amount of heat and less expensive compared to earlier generations. These are the integrated circuits. We call it as the ICs, and you can see keyboard, a monitor here, and these are the floppy disk, and a mouse will be there in this generation only. Okay, fourth generation. Fourth generation computers. It starts from the year 1971 to present. The present day computers which we are using now comes under this fourth generation only. In this generation, VLSI, very large scale integration technology were used. VLSI are used in microprocessor, which is complete CPU contained in a chip. Apple II and Cray 1 are examples of this generation. These are the computers which we are using now, which contains a monitor, keyboard, CPU, and mouse. And these are the microprocessors. Okay, coming to the characteristics of fourth generation, these computers are the cheapest of all computers compared to earlier generation computers. While comparing with other generations, these computers are small in size, easy to carry, and very high speed and more accurate. And they have an extremely large memory. Fifth generation computers, present and beyond. These computers are based on artificial intelligence technique. These computers are still in process of development. Though some applications we are using now, for example, voice recognition. Till now, we know that computers cannot take their own decisions. But the main goal of the fifth generation computers is to develop computers will have their own decision making capability. So this is all about generations of computer and these answer these questions. Which generation computers used vacuum tubes? Second one, write the full form of VLSI. And what are the examples of second generation computers? Write about the technology used in fourth generation computers. Fifth one, write the characteristics of first generation computers.